The desperate tale of the last tree snail. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean, on one of the islands of Hawaii, at a university, that's where you'll find me.
I'm a biologist. That means I study living things, and my favorite thing of all is snails.
Do you think snails are icky and slimy?
I love them. I love their colors. I love their sweet way they curl up on top of tree leaves. I love the rainbow stripes and their little tentacles on their head.
One day I became friends with a snail called Kahuli. I had hiked into the forest and up a ridge. And at the very top point where I could see the green valley and the blue bay below, the beautiful trees were full of beautiful snails.
I counted all the snails. That's what a scientist does. We have to know how many snails are left in the wild.
There used to be tens of thousands of tree snails all over Hawaii. It used to be tree snail heaven, but that was over 100 years ago.
Because that day on the ridge, I only counted 300 little tree snails. I sighed, worried about what might happen to them.
The smallest tree snail, he was just a baby, wiggled his tentacles at me. He wanted to be friends. I decided to call him Kahuli.
I thought about Kahuli and the 300 tree snails all the time after that. I told my students at the university, I'm so worried about the sweet little tree snail called Kahuli.
You heard of the big bad wolf, right? Well, out in the forest of Hawaii, we have something worse. We have the big bad wolf snail.
A wolf snail, it goes around gobbling up all the little tree snails like Kahuli, one after the other.
The wolf snail shouldn't even be in Hawaii. It was never part of this ecosystem here. Do you know who decided to bring the wolf snail over? We did. Us humans.
A lot of times we think we know everything, but we don't. 50 years ago, we brought the wolf snail over to Hawaii because we thought it was a good idea.
But instead it's gone loose and wild. That's why I'm worried about Kahuli and his family. 1 year later, I finally have a chance to go visit Kahuli again. I hiked into the forest, climbed up the ridge, and could see the green valley and the blue water, but there was no tree snails.
I searched and I searched. All the beautiful tree snails had vanished. Oh, why did we ever bring that wolf snail over here to ruin everything?
After 2 hours of searching, I finally found one tree snail left. It was Kahuli. I wiped my tears and picked Kahuli up carefully and took him back to the university.
We built a nice home for Kahuli. We brought him new tree branches and leaves every day.
Every time any of us scientists hiked in the forest, it became tradition. To climb back to the ridge, we would search to see if we could only pretty please find one more tree snail so it and Kahuli could have more tree snail babies.
But we never found any. We searched for a year, then 2 years and 5 years, then 10 years and even more.
Meanwhile, Kahuli was growing up. He wasn't so little anymore. He was alone in the little house we built for him.
Kahuli died on the first day of the year, January 1st, 2019. He was the very last of those tree snails.
Is this all just a nightmare? I sometimes ask myself at night. Surely us humans couldn't let a beautiful creature like Kahuli go extinct. I lie awake at night and wonder what other beautiful creatures are dying out.